In a quiet village surrounded by trees lived a young girl named Amarka. She was a quiet girl who lived in the small village with her mother. Her father had passed away when she was very young, so she spent many evenings sitting alone under the old iroko tree, listening to the wind. The sound comforted her. It felt like the world was speaking to her when no one else did. One hot morning, something terrible happened. The village well went dry. People rushed around in fear. Mothers cried because their children had no water to drink. Farmers looked at their dry fields and felt hopeless. Even the elders were silent. No one knew what to do. Amarka watched all this and felt pain in her heart. She hated seeing her people suffer. She sat by the dry well and closed her eyes. Then she heard it, a soft cry in the wind. "Amarka, the earth is hurting. Listen." Her chest tightened. The sound felt like a voice calling for help. She followed it, even though her legs were shaking. She walked deep into the forest, a place many feared. But Amarka kept going. She felt she had no choice. Her village needed her. The wind led her to Broken Rock Hill. The ground beneath her feet felt warm, almost like it was alive. When she knelt and placed her hand on the soil, she felt a strong sadness rise inside her, as if the earth itself was crying. She understood. A huge rock had blocked the underground water. The water was trapped, struggling to reach the village. Amarka ran back home, breathless, dusty, and scared she might not be believed. When she told the elders, many shook their heads. "She's just a child. She listens to the wind too much." Their words stung her. She looked down, fighting her tears. But then she remembered the crying earth and lifted her head. "I am not lying. Please, try." Her voice broke, but her eyes stayed strong. The chief saw her fear and her courage. That was enough. He gathered the men to follow her. They climbed the hill and pulled with ropes, pushing the rock with all their strength. Hours passed. The sun burned their backs. Some wanted to give up, but Amarka whispered to them, "Please, one more push." They listened, and then the rock shifted. A deep rumble rose from the ground. Water burst out, clear and bright, rushing down the hill like joy returning to the world. People laughed. Some cried. Children screamed with happiness. Amarka stood there, silently, tears streaming down her face. Not from fear, but from relief. The chief placed a hand on her shoulder and said, "You saved us. You heard what we could not hear." From that day on, the village treated her with love and respect. But Amarka never tried to become a hero. She still sat under the iroko tree, listening to the wind. And every time the wind touched her cheek, it felt like the earth was whispering,